Hey guys, welcome back to another follow-up video of Afterlife OS for Redmi Note 8. So I have been using this build about a week now. It is working pretty well, better than the previous one. So as you can see here, Afterlife OS, Android version is 16. The version we are using here is 8.1 happiness. The security patch level is from 1st November 2025. This is a GF's build. And the UI is a little bit different than usual AOSP based ROM. So here, as you can see here, the UI a little different. The control panel is a little bit different, but does work pretty well. So as you can see, it looks nice actually. So in terms of customization, we do get Afterlife and tons of customization available. I did go through them many times, so you can check out my previous videos if you want to see the customization options. And in the connectivity option, so Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, BoLT, Wi-Fi, everything working well, no issue at all. Hotspot is working. So in terms of connectivity, no issue. Connected device, as you can see here, in the app section, so we do get all the things like Apple Lock, clone apps, game space, assistant, sidebar. So everything is available here, and sidebar is working. Notification, these options are similar. Modes option is available. Sound and vibration working well. So we do get few things here, but no parted volume control option. So as you can see here, that is not available. And no Dolby Atmos option. In the display section, so adaptive brightness is working. We do get double tap to awake and double tap to sleep. So these are working well. In the lock screen section, we do get few options as you can see here, and always show when charging, but no AOD here. Wallpaper and style. So as usual, we do get clock options and customization options here. Change wallpaper. So the only wallpaper we get with this ROM is this one, and you can use your own pictures, but no Google Pixels default wallpapers, so those are not available. The more lock screen setting, the same thing. Battery. So the battery backup is quite good. I haven't faced any drain issue or anything like that. It is working pretty well, and the fast charging is also working. We do get charging control option as you can see here, like automatic scheduling, custom scheduling, limiting, all these things are available, and battery information option. Storage. So the by default Android 16 based ROM takes around 15 or 16 GB of storage. Accessibility option, similar things. Security and privacy, we do get both face and fingerprint unlock. No issue at all. Both of them working. And we do get few things here like privacy dashboard, private space. In the advanced protection, there are few things. And in the more security option, we do get Apple Lock, SIM lock, and theft protection, all these things. Location is working well, and there are few other things available here. In the system setting, we do get few options, but no Xiaomi parts option here. So we do get customization option here, and the UI is a little different, as you can see here. And overall, the smoothness is also pretty good. So as this is a GF's build, so we do get Google application here. And the camera application we get here is MIUI camera, which is working. And just like the previous build, we do get ultra wide angle issue. So ultra wide, as you can see here, still not working. The main camera is working. And on video mode, you can shoot with ultra wide cameras. As you can see here it is working. Kind of strange issue. In terms of Google Photos, so we do get unlimited storage as usual, as you can see here. And Magic Editor is also working here. So it does work. In terms of safety net, so we are not getting any kind of safety net here. So bank apps, payment application not going to work on this ROM. So as you can see here, Google Play product certification is failed or uncertified. ChatGPT is working, as you can see. And other things like in terms of phone call, as I said, Bo LTE, Bo Wi-Fi working, no issue at all. And call recording is also working, but it will announce when you record the call because it is using Google's default dialer. And in terms of other features, we do get circle to search as usual. It is also working. And lastly, in terms of gaming, so the gaming performance is quite good. I haven't faced any frame drop issue or hang or lag, anything like that. It is pretty good in gaming. So if you are a gamer, you can definitely try this ROM. I did play Call of Duty here, no issue at all. And overall, the ROM is a little bit sluggish side, I would say, because of like Android 16 is pretty heavy now. So it is a little sluggish side, but no major issue at all. Everything is working well. I haven't faced any major issue here. So if you want to try this ROM, the ROM link will be in the description below. That's all about it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.